We are sitting on the top of the second page of the handout at this point. And I am not Pastor Fred. He had to be out today. And we are just about to talk about the logical conditions for an appeal to authority to be valid. This is not just for in Scripture, this is for any appeal to authority. This is just standard, basic, non-religious logic. There are two basic tests if someone wants you to trust them. So they're asking you to trust them about Scripture or global warming or the stock they want you to invest in. The first one is competence. There are, if you're taking a full logic course, there'd be a number of sort of subheadings under this. So there's qualifications. There's their record of how often they've been right and wrong in the past. Their methods. Whether what they say is self-consistent or not, whether they're contradicting themselves. All of those would be things that would help you know whether they were competent. And at this point, I will allow myself, I'm going to spend very little time trying to say why the people who say the Bible is not reliable are wrong, because there's not time. I'm going to focus mostly on the positive stuff. But I will say this. What settled the matter for me when I was in college was actually not how good the arguments were for Christianity. What settled the matter for me was how appallingly bad the arguments were on the side of the people who were arguing against Christianity. And in particular, I get upset about this still. I was a classics major, and Elaine Pagels at the time was the star of the Princeton the Princeton Department of Religion. And one of the things that I did not understand until I went to college is that there's a wide variation in the standards of scholarship and professionalism as you go from one department to another, and that is recognized inside the faculty. It is not talked about outside the community. The Department of Religion is not thought of well, and I have to tell you, if I had written the Gnostic Gospels instead of Elaine Pagels, and I had turned that in as my senior thesis in the classics department, I would have been absolutely crucified. It is appalling pseudo-scholarship. And actually, what settled the matter for me was getting to Princeton, reading all of the liberal criticism and the assured results of modern scholarship and so forth, and seeing just how atrociously bad it was. And my final reaction was, well, if that's the best you got, then I'm done. And so when you look at especially things like methodology, one of the things that happens is the Department of Religion, you lose all respect for its authority. And it's you'll hear a lot of so things like the scholarship having set the dates of the New Testament documents to the late first century. We'll talk about that in some detail here. I can tell you that just because a professor of a Department of Religion says that the Gospel of Matthew was written in the 90s, is absolutely no reason whatsoever to believe that the Gospels were written in the late 90s. Because there's just no competence behind the opinion. The second one is integrity. So that's my rant. You've got my rant. We've got that out of the way. The second is integrity. This also has to do with records, but in this case, integrity is about whether people are lying to you or not. And the reason I say integrity and not honesty is because it's not just a matter of whether they're lying to you. Intellectual integrity is what keeps a person from lying to himself. So you're not just asking, would this person, incompetence is saying, do I have any reason to believe this person actually knows the answer? Integrity is, do I have any reason to think that this person, even if they're smart enough to know the answer, would tell me the truth? But it's not just would they tell me the truth, it's would they tell themselves the truth. So one of the things you look for is conflicts of interest. I believe it's true, and I did not have time to look this up, so take it for what it's worth. I believe it's true that last year someone released a scientific study on scientific studies. They surveyed a bunch of scientific studies across a bunch of different fields and found, do you know what the number one predictor of the result of a scientific study turned out to be? I believe it was something like 80% of all scientific studies arrived at the result that was most likely to result in further funding. So you check conflict of interest, because that's one of the best guides to whether or not the person is being honest with himself. And Socrates, in his Apology, says that the people that he was afraid of were not the people who were deliberately lying about him. That it's the people who, being themselves persuaded, persuade others. It's the people who believe their own lies who are truly dangerous, because they talk to you with full conviction and they give you their honest opinion, except it's not really honest. Does that make sense? And now I've got to move faster. So, more precise tests for historical life. First of all, is probability. If you read something from Josh McDowell, he won't list this one, and the reason he doesn't list it is because he's trying to convince people to become a Christian, and this actually militates against the reliability of Scripture. You want to be honest about this. So, if you see on the news that there was a wreck on Highway 59 and 3 people were killed, none of you will have any trouble believing it. Or if you see, take some more creative examples. If you see on the news that some woman gave birth to twins, you'll have no problem believing it. If you read in the newspaper that someone, died in a horrific chainsaw accident, you'll be appalled, but you won't have any trouble believing it. However, if you look at the Weekly World News and you see, and these are 2 actual headlines that I remember seeing in the Weekly World News, woman gives birth to 17 rapids, or man cuts off his own head with chainsaw and lives, you will be somewhat dubious. And that is entirely reasonable. That's entirely reasonable. And look, the things the Gospel describe, people rising from the dead, this does not happen very often. It's entirely reasonable to require a higher standard of evidence for you to believe that than to believe Thucydides when he says, that Lysander destroyed the walls of Athens after Sparta won. However, what is not reasonable is to set your standard of proof so high that it can't possibly be reached. I mean, you can if you want. You can be Anthony Flew and you can say there's nothing on earth that could ever make me believe that a resurrection happened. There's bound to be some other explanation. If you do, however, then you can't claim to be approaching the subject with an open mind. And what you certainly can't do, and almost all liberal scholarship that you run across is going to start with the assumption that Christianity cannot be true. Then they will devise whatever approaches to analyzing Scripture that are necessary to allow them to say that Scripture isn't true. That the classicists would never apply to Thucydides, for example. And then they'll say the results of scholarship prove that Christianity isn't true. Well, no, they don't. The results of scholarship prove that if you start with the assumption that it is absolutely impossible for Christianity to be true, you will arrive at the conclusion that Christianity is false. Alright, so it's entirely reasonable to require a higher standard. The good news is the Scriptures hit it. They actually do hit a much higher standard than Thucydides, for example, or Tacitus, which we'll talk about in just a second, which is why I'm carrying this. Then you'll see bibliographical tests, how close to what was originally written are the excellent texts, because we're actually reading copies of copies of copies of copies, and so you have to trust that all the copyists got it right. So you're having to trust their competence and integrity. Does that make sense? We're taking the scribes' authorities for what the original text was. So bibliographical evidence is testing that. External evidence is looking at things like archaeology and external sources to see what's confirmed or contradicted. Internal evidence is what you find inside the documents themselves. Now, we're going to start with the bibliographic tests, and I know no way of communicating to you just how extraordinary the Scripture is, other than literally showing you with visual aids. So, this is my copy of Thucydides. That's Greek on the left-hand side and English on the right-hand side. And Thucydides wrote, he was in the middle of writing this when he died, somewhere between 400 and 396 BC. And this right here, for example, this is the bibliography. A classical text is going to have a section at the beginning where it lists the primary manuscripts that the text is based on. So this one lists 7. And I don't know whether my memory is betraying me or whether they just don't list all of them. I thought there were 8 manuscripts for Thucydides. There's also about 20 fragments of papyri, like a page or a half a page. As far as complete manuscripts go, we've got these 7. It mentions that they are in 2 families and that neither family should be preferred over the other one. And I'll explain what that means in a minute. And And then when you actually get into the text, you start seeing things like, yes, ever so often, a lot of the text doesn't have this stuff, but you have these little notes at the bottom. This is called the apparatus criticus, and this is where you have manuscripts. Some of the manuscripts disagree. Right? So here we have Thucydides with BCE. What that means is the word in the text comes from 4 of the 7 manuscripts. The other 3 have a different word. So they picked the one that 4 manuscripts use, but they put a note that says that the other 3 manuscripts have a different word there. The second note on this page is what's called an emendation. That first one's textual variation. I think I've called it variant readings in here if you're trying to fill in the blanks. That's where the manuscripts disagree. The second note says something very interesting. It says, Hudi inserts after Corintheus the words estus athenaius following brackets. What that means is, every so often, the people producing the modern texts will put words in that aren't in any of the manuscripts, or they'll take words out. And the reason is the text as it stands doesn't make any sense. And so what they do is they try to guess at what it said. They assume that at some point in the process of copying, some scribe left out a phrase or misspelled a word or something, and they try to guess at what the original text said. So that's the criticus apparatus and the manuscript evidence. Now,